Hey friends, it's Teresa here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a layout for the Kellybell Designs creative team, and I'm playing with the Getting There kit, specifically creating this layout about the Skyliners at Disney World in Florida. And so I have a concept for this layout while I show you some of the things that I've printed out from this collection and the photo that I printed. And so I had this photo of just the Skyliners at Disney World. And what I thought I would do is I went ahead and printed and cut my photo, which is a photo of Asher clipped into one of the Skyliner illustrations from the collection. And what I want to do is have that movable going up and down the wire that's visible on the photo. Now on the photo itself, it actually did have a one of the what I call a gondola. It did have one of those on that side of the layout, but I used Photoshop to sort of cover that up with clouds, and I just used the clone tool so that that gondola on the left hand side of the layout was not visible at all. And then what I'm going to do next is take some eyelets here and punch those to create holes for the string to run through for the gondola. And so I'm gonna skip past this part because I think you guys know how an eyelet tool and a hammer works, and then we'll keep going with the process. Okay, cool. So I did two of those, one at the top of the line and the second one at the bottom of the line, but I did allow for space for the actual gondola itself at the top and the bottom of the layout so that when you pull it up or down, it doesn't go outside of the page. So then the second thing I needed to accommodate for is where to put the brad and the twine, how to attach it to the printed element so that it would go up and down. And so I used a brad. I put the brad in the upper right hand corner of the gondola itself, not at the top of the mechanism, because I didn't think that the mechanism, it might not be strong enough for the brad and the twine and to be pulled up and down. And so that made it a little more stable. And then I also taped the twine to the back of the gondola so that it would, again, trying to maintain that stability. If you just leave it attached at the brad and not taped, then it sort of goes crooked on the page, which kind of messed up the effect. For more stability as well, I went ahead and just scotch taped a channel on the back of the photo for the twine to stay encased in. And that was so that, you know, hopefully it wouldn't travel out of the lane, so to speak, and just stay in it up and down. There you go. And now you can see it works. It looks pretty good, and I'm really excited about it. It was fun to think of this in my brain and then figure out how to do it on paper. It was a super lot of fun. So since that's mostly done right now, I'm gonna show you how I put it into a page protector in just a few minutes. But I did want to also, of course, add some embellishments, a little bit of journaling here, to the page. So what I printed out for the embellishments were these adorable little clouds, especially because it was a super cloudy, kind of rainy day, or at least in the morning that day it was. And so I felt like that represented the day. And then I also printed out some of the word strips, the flare, and these stars. I'm totally loving these cute little stars. I did print them a little bit bigger just to kind of match the size of the word flare and the clouds. I'm gonna use the little date snippet to stamp my date there. This is from our 2019 trip. If you're new to my channel, I've documented this trip already in Project Life format, album, and page protectors for just the family experience all together. But then these are a series of layouts that I'm doing for each of the children for their kids' albums. And so they're a little bit more playful. They focus on one of the kids, just depending on whose album I'm working on that day. And so this is a super fun way. People ask me sometimes, do you ever repeat a photo? Do you ever scrapbook a photo more than once? And the answer to that is absolutely yes, because I'm pretty intentional about albums that I create and working by project. I'm a former project manager in the interior design world, and so that's how I think in terms of projects. And I feel like these will do a really fantastic job of rounding out the kids' albums for them. So I told you I would show you how I'm going to put this in the page protector. And so I went ahead and grabbed, this is just a 12 by 12 We Are Memory Keepers page protector. And I punched a little 1-inch circle, not even the whole half of the circle, but just a little bit at the top and the bottom, lining it up with where the twine is coming out at the top and bottom of the page protector. And then I threaded that bottom twine through the bottom of the page protector and secured that page in place into the page protector. And then because I noticed that when you pull the twine, it wants to pull the whole page out. So I'm going to also seal in the top of the page protector as well, so that this thing is locked in there. Now, remember, I put this on a sheet of plain white cardstock. So the back of it will just be plain white cardstock. Of course, if you wanted to add your own layout and put another layout behind it, you could before you seal it in. The twine will not, because the twine is sandwiched between the photo and the backing cardstock, it won't interfere with any other layouts. The last thing that I'm going to do here is staple 2 of the little stars at the top and at the bottom of the twine. I'm allowing space for the pulling for the mechanism, right? And just stapling those using my tiny attacher so that you'll know that you can pull that at the top and at the bottom as well. And that rounds out the layout. I hope that you enjoyed watching this fun little process and that you're inspired to create some interactive pages for your own albums just like this. It can be done with 12 by 12. Also, of course, check out the Getting There digital kit from Kellybell Designs. I will have everything linked down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.